Quito la mesa, doblo la ropa, la reparto.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to our channel. But before we start, I would want you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Rare humans that are 1 in a million. Some of us are different. Some of us are unique. There are some amongst us that are truly stand out from society for who and what they are. Sometimes it's in a good way, that is used to inspire others to embrace their differences. Other times, such people are a source of cringing at times, and they are a source of pure bewilderment. Here are rare humans that are 1 in a million. Number 6, Nyakim Gatwich. The person with the darkest skin is a model. Nyakim, or Kim as she's going by nowadays, is breaking the fashions industry stereotypes by struggling and grinding and slowly climbing the ladder of success in the fashion model industry. Nyakim is an African American who has struggled greatly to realize her American dream. Her parents are from Maiwet, South Sudan. They escaped persecution during the South Sudanese Civil War to Ethiopia, where Nyakim was born and brought up as a child. They then migrated to the United States, settling in Buffalo, New York. During her initial years, she was subjected to significant bullying by people her age, as well as those who were older than her, who could not accept the fact for who she was, who could not just accept her, just because they thought the complexion of her skin was wrong. It was abnormal, and that meant something was wrong with her. But the Queen of Darkness, as she's been nicknamed affectionately, learned not only to survive the negativity and duress that was thrown her way, but to thrive in it. She learned that there was nothing abnormal or unusual about her, and after her first fashion show with St. Cloud University, many were appalled at her confidence, swagger, and so to speak. And soon, she became an inspiration for others who were struggling to accept themselves because of their facial complexities. In any regard, Nyakim does not suffer from any diseases, but her skin is naturally the darkest in the world. No one's complexion comes even close to Nyakim's complexion. She has stated in an interview during photo shoots in Minneapolis, where she currently resides, photographers had to make her complexion brighter because it was too difficult to see otherwise.
Then I told him that I'm from South Sudan, And then he's like, wow, you're very dark. And I say, I know. So and then he's like, so he asked me that, don't take this offensive, but can I ask you a question? And I say, of course, go ahead, because I get silly questions all the time. And then he said, you was given $10,000, would you bleach your skin? And I laughed it off at first, and then I asked him why did he ask that question. And then
Number 5, Gary Turner, the man with the stretchiest skin in history. Unlike many others born with a specific abnormal condition, Gary openly embraced his condition, and in fact, his skin became the source of his income. Yes, he used what most would dream as a drawback as a way to earn a living. He performed in movies like On the Edge of Darkness, Carrington, Run for Your Wife, and Hollyoaks, Let Loose. He put his unique talents to great use in his time performing in the said movies, as he was able to pull off what most people would not be able to, without CGI or prosthetic effects, saving a ton of money for producers. Although even though the movies were not nominated for any Oscars, Gary was paid good money and could finally put his talents to good use, allowing him to showcase his talents worldwide for everyone to see. He was born with a very rare condition known as Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. It is a condition that loosens portions of your body, ligaments, joints, and of course, your skin. The condition happens to every 1 in 20 to 40,000 people, and the severity of the condition that Gary had to face was even rarer. There is no real cure to his condition, and even if there was, it was almost certain that he would not take it. In 1999, on October 29th, it was the first time that the world was about to know his name. He is going to attempt to set a new Guinness World Record for the stretchiest skin ever, and he managed to break it, managing to stretch it a whopping 16.8 centimeters, which amounts to 6.6 inches, a mind-boggling number. And he did not sustain any injuries during preparation or in his attempt to break the record. He has also used this amazing ability in his time with the Circus of Horrors crew, a British circus that has been performing since 1995 and is the largest group of horror performers in the UK. He said he discovered his talents when he was around 8, when he showed his friend his talent and asked if he could do the same. Miraculously, he has not suffered any stretch marks either.
Do you get stretch marks?
No, not at all.
So what is the most common thing that people ask you?
People usually ask me, can I do it all over my body?
When you say all over your body, Gary, do you mean all over your body, Gary?
Yeah.
Number 4, ZHANG Rufang. Is the devil in this? Horns coming out of someone's head? Well, we do not have to break it to you. There's no black magic, demonic possession, or apocalyptic factors involved. It was a simple case of science and biology. This condition developed in an elderly Chinese woman who is more than 100 years old. The son of the lady, her youngest, at 69, stated that they saw a lump on her forehead the previous year but paid no heed to it, and they had no idea by next year it would develop into an actual horn sticking out from one side of her forehead. There's another one sticking out from the other side of her forehead too. The condition is known as the cutaneous horn. where a skin tumor made of keratin, the substance that makes up our hair and nails, starts to form on one's skin. It usually forms on either the head, the ears, or the arms, mostly the head and arms though. However, science has failed to explain this cause of the condition and its treatment. It is believed that the condition is caused by absorbent radiation of sorts. It is still very uncommon and even more uncommon to develop exactly in the shape of horns.
Ia mulai terbiasa dengan kehadiran orang lain yang hanya sekedar mengunjunginya atau mengambil fotonya.
Number 3. Amu Haji. The man that hasn't bathed in 6 decades. Yes, decades. Amu Haji exists in a small village outside of Tehran, Iran. He survived on dead animals and smokes animal dung. Surprisingly, he does cut his hair by burning the ends of the hair off. The smell emitting from him is unbearable and the dirt on him is visible from afar. He uses a grave as his bed, and people have built a shelter for him to rest when it gets incredibly hot, cold, or rainy. Number 2. Natasha Demkhina. The girl from Russia has X-ray vision. She has made numerous diagnoses which have been more accurate when compared to other doctors' diagnoses, which is derived from special scans. People call it a sham, but so far there's not been a case of mishandling of evidence that could incriminate her for being a charlatan.
Imagination that she was just a child playing a game. However, before long, it became clear that quite often what she saw was fairly accurate. Soon after that, she began performing readings for people in Russia, with many individuals relying on her medical judgment alongside opinions from trained professionals.
Number 1. Stan Jones. He was injecting silver into his body, which eventually made his complexion turn silver. He continues to ingest and consume silver. He does it to cure his disease, which has not been disclosed to anyone.
You are blue. This is a first on the Oprah show. We have never had a blue man.
This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.